Yesterday was a good day. I got an email from Newegg saying that my parts have been shipped. And what I'm referring to is a new PC build that's going to be the focus of the next couple of videos that I'm going to be posting. And I'm going to be building a brand new PC for myself, and that's going to be replacing a Dell laptop that's been in use reliably for about 3.5 years. What we've got here, though, is a 24-inch Dell LCD monitor. It's a P2411H, and I've actually had this for a couple of weeks, and I bought this from a buyer on Craigslist, and this thing was brand new in the box. And it turned out that this particular person was a international student at the local university where I'm at, and he was going back home, bought this, and decided that, you know what, he didn't want to take it with him back to China. So his loss, I guess, was my gain, and I was able to pick this up, this $260 or so monitor, for about $160. So I wasn't necessarily looking for this particular monitor, but when I saw it, the deal, I just couldn't resist. This is the panel, of course. So this is actually very, very light, lighter than I expected, actually. Very, very sleek, very cool looking, and that has to account for something, I guess. I did plug this in when I got it. Plugged it into my laptop, and the screen was actually very, very nice. And then I put it back in the box so I could save it. I didn't want to do anything with it until I was able to get all my other new parts. Got some cables here. This is a VGA cable. I won't be using this. DVI cable, which is what I will be using. Power cord, and USB 2.0 cable, I believe. The side of this monitor has got a couple of USB plugs, so you can actually use it as a hub, which is actually pretty convenient for like memory sticks or something like that. Moving on to this side here. Quick setup guide. Product information guide. I won't flip through this because not as if you can read everything inside if I flip through it. And driver disc. This big guy here is the monitor stand. This actually has some weight to it, and the monitor clips into that. It's actually pretty cool how it clips in. So let me unwrap at least unwrap this, and I'll get the monitor seated in there so you can get an idea of how big it is, and I'll show that in comparison to another monitor that I have laying around here. Alright, I got everything unwrapped, and here's the back of the monitor. These two slots over here actually receive the monitor stand, and there's a couple of tabs here that will fit in there. And down here actually clips into the bottom of that plate, and you can see that it's sort of spring released here, so this will actually clip into place and lock. And when you want to remove the monitor from the stand, you'll actually press this button to release it. Turning it up a little bit, I'll show you the underneath here. You've got your standard power plug, DVI, VGA, and USB. And this little plug in here, which is this guy, is actually labeled. I don't know if you can see that. That's a little tough. That actually says audio DC 12 volt, and I didn't know what that was originally. So I actually took a look at the manual, which I hardly ever do for anything, and discovered that these little tabs here actually hold in something called a Dell sound bar. So I'm assuming that these are clips for a monitor, or not a monitor, but I guess a set of speakers or a long speaker maybe, and that this is probably your power that drives the speaker down here. So that's actually kind of cool. I didn't know that that was the deal with this thing. So I guess you learn something new every day. So what you do is you take your stand. You can see the tabs here. See if I can do this without getting too jumpy here. This actually clips in there and then slides down. You can hear that click. And to release, there's that little button that I showed you earlier. You press that, that releases, and the back comes off. The monitor on the left is one you've seen before. It's a HP 20-inch widescreen LCD monitor. And the one on the right, of course, is the Dell. And you can see just how large, in comparison, that monitor is to the one on the left. I think I'm going to be very happy with the new monitor. Okay guys, that's the Dell 24-inch widescreen monitor, model P2411H, as the camera tries to focus on this thing. It's a little bit better. So this is going to be the main screen for my new build, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.